up your head, pick up your body, get on the bus, it's time to party. It's Gregory, it is a Saturday night, Gregory. Take your socks off and take your pants on, get in the car and drive on.
You were, but you talk. I tell you to talk through for. This is so funny because whenever I tell you to talk through for a mic check.
Yes.
Most people are supposed to to do innocuous talking that isn't important or like interesting. But then you always say things like,
I have questions.
So, yeah. You know, if my hard drive is giving me an F1 error, how do I get around that? And I'm like, I'm trying to get the sound on, and I'm also like, I got to figure out how to do an F9 error on his hard drive.
Yeah, I was legitimately asking real tech questions during the mic check. And then there was something else. Then there was another question. Then I wanted to ask how a thing went for you.
Oh, night cream.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it wasn't great. It was fun.
Really?
It was fun. Well, it was, I don't know. There's a live video of it. I don't know how the Patreon subscribe. It's so funny, the live stream video, the people who came from, a lot of people don't watch it live.
Right.
There was only like 3 people at the live video thing.
Okay, and you're able to see that on the live stream.
Yeah, but not even because, man, everything that could go wrong went wrong. But no one knows this. So what happened was, we were going to do this at a live event.
Yeah.
We're going to do this at a space.
Grove 34.
Grove 34.
By the way, which is a perfect space for night cream.
Right.
You know, that is a beautiful, a very Turkish lounge-esque kind of place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's like pink and orange lighting. There's fake ficuses.
It does have that.
Yeah.
Very historic. I'm thinking a stopwatch. Just
very Greek lounge on 30th Avenue. Which is all like models, I guess, in Europe and drug dealers.
Run by 2 comedians. This
Rodrigo.
This guy's
yeah.
great.
Yeah, he's great, man.
He literally was like, dude, you can come here and do anything you want, whenever you want. And
Bad move telling you that. My man doesn't know you need a little bit of rain in.
I know. So I was like, all right. So we go and like,
yeah. What's Queen's policy on horses in a building? just I need to know, Rob. No, just for my own sake.
Man, it's so funny. I try to do that, and I immediately stop paying attention to you. So I apologize.
It's fine.
I was paying attention, but that's why I gotta get a third going.
I'm done with like a stressful weekend. Like nothing matters.
Nothing
you know what I mean? Like I feel probably how you felt the minute Calvin saw the white light of Earth.
No,
nothing else matters.
No, okay. Through that perspective,
sure.
The moment he saw the white light of Earth, it went, everything now is 1,000% stressful. You can do nothing. You can do nothing. Everything is 1,000-pound weight added to your shoulders.
Right. Yeah, it's like that Gaffigan bit where he's like, he talked about like having 5. I forget how the bit goes, but like
5 kids.
It's like having 5 kids. Like if you want to know what it's like to have like 5 kids, like try like holding 4 kids like in water and you're drowning, and then just someone hands you a 5th kid.
Yeah, I mean, like I was afraid to fart the other day,
right?
Because it would awaken him up.
Right.
So even farting is now stressful.
Right.
Everything,
right? It's like living with a T-Rex.
Everything is stressful, and then Tita is in constantly feeding,
right,
and or pumping.
Sure.
So
she ceases to be a person; she's now a food vessel.
She is a factory,
right? She's
so
milk factory.
Jacob. That's my nephew.
Yeah, that is Calvin. Is your son?
Thank you. You could help me out with that one anytime you see me floundering.
Mike, might want to contact the state.
Personal assistant.
This guy doesn't know. Hey, man, Greg, go to bed. I'll just do the podcast with Mike, man. You're sick. You're tired. You have a newborn baby. Why don't you just go hang out with Tita, Milk Factory, and Mike and we'll talk about what's going on in the World Series for 45 minutes.
I can't lose another goddamn subscriber. These guys are merciless, dude. Merciless.
Are they?
Yeah, you lose because they don't care.
That's not true, man.
The real fans are real.
Of course.
But I only know about a handful of those.
Okay.
But the numbers, man, every time an episode gets a little late, they go, well, I'm out. I don't care what you're going through.
You think that
I don't think I see the numbers.
Yeah, but I also think we have not cultivated a fan base which is ruthless.
The fan base that we know of.
Right.
So we get mostly the vocal.
Yeah.
Right? You get 100 to 200 people that are in touch with you.
Right.
That are great.
The number's lower than that. 9 to 16.
Sure. Right? But then there's like 4,000 to 5,000 people
that we
you
just
don't hear for.
That's true.
And that's smart. They're smart. They go, if I talk to them, I got to be loyal.
Right.
But the minute the podcast wavers, unsubscribe. Unsubscribe. Goodbye. Also, I don't even know if this is true. I just make this up.
Yeah, I think so.
It's mostly made up in my brain.
No, because I have access to the Patreon. I mean, I don't know the raw data of the normal feed. No one. Brendan has that info. He's not so removed from this podcast. Brendan has all that information.
Last Button does, and they have it. They have it sitting under a bunch of gold coins and a dragon.
Well,
that you have to face to try to get it. You have to get a goddamn. You have to get a golden sword to fight the dragon to get the goddamn numbers of this thing. They're like Netflix.
Yeah, I was gonna say they really modeled themselves after Netflix. Like we don't share our numbers, okay? On
like here's a
Andy Fiore's album. We're not gonna refuse to tell you how it's doing.
Here's a nickel and a half for some ads we put out there. Hey, no one's listening. I go, well, let me see them numbers. And they go, numbers. Who can see numbers? They're like magicians, sleight of hand. They grab the paper. You look at it. It's a sausage now. And the guy's running out the door. Now I got a sausage in my hand. He's pay, but what are you gonna do?
So I see what you're saying. Yeah,
you don't. That was one of those.
No, I do.
That was I
had to
buy some time segue.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It had the appearance of a buy some time segue, but it wasn't. Because I was thinking back to what you were saying earlier to pick it back up again.
Right, Grego. What? No, sorry. Go ahead. Piggyback.
No, just to what you're saying about like the people that if like once you're in, now you're in, and that is a different tier.
Right.
Like once it's to be a real fan of our podcast becomes exhausting. Exhausting because of the amount of work that we will put you through. Like so these guys. So do you remember we made that video? I called you actually during in the club.
Yeah.
We made that video for I believe it's Brian and Dorothy.
Sure.
Her name is definitely Dorothy. His name might be Brian. He's super nice.
Great
They're both
guy. Shout out to maybe Emily and Dorothy.
Super.
Shout out to hopefully Emily and Dorothy.
Yeah. Shout out to James and Ashley. Great guy. Great people. But so I saw because I was just looking at the room in the back and I saw Charles Barkley's big face.
Hell yeah.
On the back of a hoodie and I went no.
Did he get his back to the stage?
Well, no, they were facing the stage. They were sitting there. It was before the show started.
Sure.
So I just saw that, and I was like, come on.
Yeah.
Charles Barkley. Like, the minute you see that, that's like hardcore fandom. But then I think that's probably all they wanted was to watch the show.
Right.
Nope. I sat with them before the show began for 5 minutes. I called you on speakerphone. Couldn't hear you because it was
I was going to say, because you hung up on me immediately.
No.
You called me and went, hey, it's letting you know this is happening. See ya. And I went, I could have talked.
Couldn't hear a word he said. And then at one point he goes, is it cool? Is a club cool with you just sitting with the audience? And I went, nobody in this audience knows who I am. No, nobody.
Yeah.
The minute they hit the stage, like I hit the stage, they'll be like, oh, that's the guy from... He was an audience member. But then afterwards I was like, hey, like, because they flew from Nashville to Minneapolis to see the show, and then they were going to go to like, do a couple things.
You did the show in where? Minneapolis?
Yes.
From Nashville they flew?
They flew from Nashville.
They got on a plane?
They got on a plane.
To see you?
Yes.
That's very nice.
Yeah, right?
Shout out to Doug and Matthew.
But that's when afterwards I was like, man, you guys flew all the way from here. Let's have a drink. They were like, I think he literally goes, I think that might be weird.
For them?
Yeah. And it was so, of course, like you're like, of course, you know what I mean? Like you're absolutely right, and that's the right thing to do. But I just thought it was so funny that they were like, oh, we have to disappoint the guy that we're here to see by not drinking
before
with him
he even goes up
afterwards. So that was after.
Right.
Yeah. But like that's what I mean when you say like the level of involvement then becomes like, oh God, I have to fly to Orlando for Anthony's birthday.
Yeah, I'm in a group chat with the Visionariums.
Yeah.
There's like 10 guys and girls in a group that we talk every now and again. I know if any of them pull from the Patreon, they would feel so bad.
Of course, man.
And I kind of want to be like, hey guys, you want me to leave this group chat just so you could unsubscribe? Because I feel like that. I feel like that's fair.
They will change their name. You know what I mean? They will like change dental records. They might leave the country because they'll feel so bad about doing this to you.
But but that's fine. That's fine. It's been rough. It's been fine. It's been rough.
That's okay. Okay. Well, what's been the rough part? The rough part is the caring for a newborn, and then you got sick because people don't know.
Yeah, I got sick.
Right.
I got COVID tested. COVID free.
Right.
93, baby. COVID free in 1993.
That's what they said. But that must have been for you to get a test because you're pretty reasonable with this stuff. But for you to get a test, you must have felt pretty bad.
No, the minute I get kind of sick,
okay,
I go, you just get tested.
Yeah.
And it's not even the kid because he's got Tita's antibodies, but I'm also like, I don't want to whatever, but like, I don't want to be the guy at a comedy club giving COVID to everyone in the room by spitting on them. So I'm like, I always just get, look, the minute I feel sick, I get
that's
tested.
good. Wait, Tita has antibodies? She had COVID?
Did you get the vaccine?
The antibodies transfer. Right, that makes sense.
Right, and the kid, whatever.
Yeah.
The kid's fine, but I'm not trying to like do that. So I went and I got that done. And then, but Tita, the whole thing is that like, so she's just a milk machine.
Yes.
Right? So she is, the baby is a shit machine.
Right.
Tita is the milk machine. Shit machine. Tita is the milk factory.
Right.
And I am the assistant to the milk factory. That is, I am no longer the main character in this story by any chance. I am just an assistant. I am like, whatever you need me to do, I go and get.
Right.
And I go like, okay. Like, it's like I'm putting her feet on a footstool.
That's funny.
I'm constantly putting a pillow under her
It's
elbow.
really funny.
Yeah. But it's like, there's no, bro, being a dad is a real spit in the face to being a man. It's just, no one gives a shit. I think told you this. I went to the doctor and Tita had a question. We were at the doctor before the baby was born. And I went, I have a question. And the doctor said, really? Do you have a question? I was like, fuck you, bitch. It's like I'm advocating for. In reality, is my wife was like, no, I want you to ask a question because I'm advocating for her.
Right.
But she's kind of like, oh, really?
Yeah,
this is the dad?
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, dad, sure.
You want to be like, look, I have a title. I'm assistant to the milk machine. All right. I'm speaking on behalf of the milk machine. Who, I'm not. She's not going to field the big questions. I'm out there in the field to field the little ones. For her.
And she's being I mean, like, so the kid bites her vagina is fucked up. As it would be.
Sure.
Her titties is fucked up.
Sure.
Titties is fucked up.
Yep.
Right?
This is how you explained it to the doctor?
No, this is the question. I was just
Titties
saying,
is whack.
titties is whack.
Pussy's on God.
But it's the psychological torture that these kid puts you through, man.
Right.
Because it's every 2 hours he wakes you up.
Right.
And every 2 hours you got to feed him. And then it's like he's just screaming in your ear. And then it's like, you can't do anything.
Right.
You can't move.
Right.
Because you got to do it. You got to like, if I want to go downstairs, you got to plan.
Mm-hmm.
You got to come up with a system.
Right.
You got to like, and it's like, okay, here's the plan. We're going to feed him. Boom. Then I'm going to change him. As soon as I change him, I'm putting him in the stroller.
Right.
And then we got 2 hours.
Right.
2 beautiful hours to walk outside just to see like Shawshank Redemption, just to see the sunlight. And then you put him in that stroller and he goes, nah. He literally says, nah. And you're like, this motherfucker. You fucker. And you bring on your what? And he goes, I just want you to hold me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but I got a stroller that holds you.
Right.
No. Real hold.
Throw that in the garbage.
Real hold. I need a real hold.
Yeah, that's why that was so funny when I came in, I held him, and he was crying, and you go, "It's not about you. Don't worry." Like it was very much like I was like, "Yeah, I know that," but for you were like, "This is what I go through. Right. I don't want you to go through that." He doesn't. He literally went. He doesn't mean anything by it. He's just hungry, and I was like, "Yeah, man, I get it."
Yeah, he's not going. I hate Joe Biden. The divorce has been rough. It's all like, motherfucker, I'm hungry.
He's not like, I don't trust this guy. I think you're weak-willed. He's just hungry. But it was so funny that you said that to me because I was like, oh, this is what grows through Greg's head every time.
I mean, for a little bit, but not really. I think because I think I got that immediately.
Right.
I'm like, I know this is not personal.
Right.
But it doesn't matter because it's not that you take it personal. Tina does take it personal sometimes. She goes, but I don't. To me, it's more of a psychological noise that won't go off. It's just like, and you're just like, it's like, this is what they did to people at Waco. Right. You know what I mean? And so you're just like,
no, please. What do you mean?
You sound. They used to put speakers so the people in Waco couldn't go to sleep.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You don't know about the Waco, Texas people?
No, I mean, I know about the Branch Davidians, but like, what's the fucking guy's name again?
Steve Koresh. Or do you mean Michael Shannon, the guy who played
I mean Michael
the negotiator from the movie Waco, which is a great show.
David Koresh.
David Koresh.
Oh, what did I say?
Steve Koresh. But that's okay.
Oh,
you're so I mean, like, you're there. I didn't know it at all. So
David Koresh,
he would do that with the Branch Davidians?
No.
Oh,
the police.
Okay.
When the police tried to raid them,
I see.
They had psychologically tortured them.
Okay.
With all types of weird shit. Like they played loud ass noise, hardcore music. I think they just sent Jehovah's Witnesses to the doors. They just fuck with them any way they could, you know? They would just stand outside and be like, yo, your mom's out here. She a hoe. You know? And they'd be like, stop talking about mama, bro. Stop talking. They did anything they could except shoot. And then they went, none of this works. Let's just go kill. Let's just burn them all to death. They just snapped. They went, the Branch Davidians held it up. They held their shit together.
They played a Gilbert Godfrey crooner album.
Yeah, they made them listen to...
It's a Wonderful Life.
That's pretty funny, actually. I'm going to give you credit for that one. I'm going to mark it down.
You've laughed. What's wrong with you?
I do written credit now.
Oh, cool.
I got a written credit
exciting.
system. Oh, boy, where's the kid? I'm looking at the baby monitor. I don't see the baby in there. That's a problem.
Tita's with him. They're on the highway.
Well, we pray.
They've left you. They're like Thelma and Louise.
This kid, there's no vacations.
Sure.
It's always. I'm just this now, forever.
Yeah.
Always.
Well, no, I mean, this period is tough, and then it gets a little bit better.
When they're 18?
No, man.
That's what
it gets a little bit better because right now it's like what you're saying. It's like two speeds, right?
Yeah,
it's awake and crying, or sleeping.
And then don't they do it when they're 13? They lie to you. You think that's gonna be easier? You think that's gonna be easier when all of a sudden I'm like,
we're talking about a big gap between 1 month and 13 years. But yeah, what are the lies you think they tell you at 13?
When I go to my wallet, I'm like, yeah, I'll pay for that. Where's my credit card? Oh, my kid took it because he doesn't yet know. I used to steal from my parents.
You steal their credit cards?
No, but cash.
All right,
they'd be like, cash.
Right.
I'm gonna take $20 out here. You know what I mean? But in my defense, I had no income. So if I wanted,
that's true.
You know what I mean?
That is true.
Like what else?
Yeah,
I'm gonna take $20 because I ain't got $20.
Right.
And I gotta.
Yeah, man. The state of New Jersey won't let me work.
They won't let me.
I'm but an 11-year-old. I'm trying to get in the mines. I'm trying to get some jackets.
This is actually a point I'd like to bring up to you.
Okay.
It's not a point, but it's something I've been thinking about lately. I hate that, this is just a weird aside, but with stand-up, you have to come up with a joke. You just can't have thoughts.
No, I know.
You know what I mean? Like, here's just a thought I was thinking about. You get these rich kids.
You can.
Right?
I mean, Chappelle's been doing it.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't even watch that special to shit on that special.
I haven't seen it either. But it's like you're only shitting on it because it's like, well, he's so funny. You know what I mean? It's not like he's like bona fide funny for years. Do you know what like?
Sure, he's funny, but the minute he dubbed himself a god, I went, I'm out.
Sure, but that's what I mean. I guess that's why I don't feel like so bad making fun of it because it's like, we know you can be super funny. Yeah, you know what I mean. Also, but right now you're in this phase, right? Which is just hilarious for another reason. You know,
we can make fun of it, but when the libtards make fun of it, I'm like, y'all can't make fun of it because you're making fun of them the wrong reasons. We can make fun of it because it's like this is this guy's making a fool of himself. You know, but you're saying some shit that I don't know that I believe. I don't know.
Right.
I didn't even watch it for the jokes.
I didn't even get to the trans part.
Right.
You know
I didn't even get there. Yeah.
And I'm stuck on man.
I'm on the highway.
Stop wearing clothing with this letter on it.
Jumpsuits. You wear jumpsuits now? The minute a comedian them themselves that they are right, I go, you are wrong. Yeah. We have people that have master's degrees for being smart.
Totally, man. They've got shelves of books that they've written on these subjects.
Y'all Richard Dawkins now? You Richard Dawkins? All right, Richard Dawkins, tell me. Tell me. I just want to go.
Love it.
I just want to stand up in the middle. I might heckle for him and be like, what's 70 times 896? You don't know that? Then how do you think you know anything? If you can't do numbers, you can't do philosophy.
Like, yeah, I mean, I read Richard Dawkins' seminal works, but I got this bit that I think sums it up a little bit better.
That's the thing, you know. It's even like everyone calls to Patrice too, and I love Patrice, but he still knew he was. Right. He still knew his fucking place.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He still knew his fucking place.
Even Burr, you know what I mean?
Even fucking Burr.
Burr will be 10.
More Burr.
Yes. Whatever it is in a row, but then he'll go, what do I know I don't read? I think he's said that every special.
Yes.
Because he's got to remind you that he doesn't really know what he's talking about. This is just a comic up there. Yeah, that sentence goes a long way.
What makes a comedian funny, in my opinion,
right,
when they are so stupid, but they happen to stumble on something so smart. You go, oh, that was hilarious from an asshole. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's what makes a good comedian. I don't want a smart-ass guy going up there saying smart-ass shit. That ain't funny. That's just a preach. You know, that's just some smart ass shit. That ain't comedy. That's some smart ass shit. But get me a guy who's fucking got hit with a boulder, and he's just like, maybe space is infinite. You're like, damn, that fucking idiot hit a note.
Right.
Anyway,
Yeah.
that's why I always pretend like I'm dumb.
Right.
And then I hit him with something smart.
Pretend.
Motherfucker's a genius.
For sure.
G is a G. Greg is a genius. That's right.
What were you saying though
What?
before you did a little of a aside? You were going somewhere, and that was an
Let me
aside.
tell you this. I'm never going anywhere.
Mike might know actually.
Oh, but yeah. But what was? Give me a taste of what we were talking about. Any idea?
Man, we got like sidetracked with Chappelle for a little bit, but you were like going to talk about something. You were like, I don't know. What it
Chappelle.
was.
What's funny too is that all of the listeners probably know. And they all have to do is rewind.
Of course they do.
And they'll know.
But that's what I mean. Mike probably know. Maybe ask Mike.
Mike doesn't listen to this.
Mike is over it.
Check this out. You don't even know. All right. I can't even do this amazing thing for you anymore.
What? Oh, is it like a soundboard thing?
Yeah, I got the sound effects. But I do them for every other pod. Oh, check it that too. I'll show that phone.
Yeah, that is. I was going to ask about that after.
That's my loop machine.
For night cream?
Well, it's for Greg's nighttime fiascos. That's for when I'm rascaling around.
Part of your 2 beautiful hours.
I said it's for night cream.
Yeah.
But Harumi goes, it's too hard to set that up. So no. I have to get back to some night cream shit about why that didn't go well at all.
Oh, yeah.
We never on
yeah.
why none of that went well.
Yeah, please. Yeah, let me know about that.
So I go, Harumi, check this out, right?
Yeah.
I got this loop machine.
Right.
Now I could be doing shit.
Right.
And he goes, that's just going to be a headache. And I'm like, we could take it to the next level. He goes, it's just going to be so much of a headache.
What is
we
it
already
do?
got so many wires.
So right, that's true. So this thing creates loops.
So these 5 buttons here,
Okay.
right? It'll record. Fuck, I don't have it hooked up right now. It would be great.
Sure.
I was going to hook it up so we could play with it,
That's fun.
but then I got stressed.
That's all right.
But you hit it and you're like, darkness matters, right? And it'll just go, darkness matters, darkness.
So
and
it's
you
like
go,
Reggie Watts.
Yeah, Reggie Watts.
Man,
Mark
that's
Rubelet.
so
This is the
cool.
machine Mark Rubelet has.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the man, Mark Rubelet?
Brendan played him for me once. He kind of freaked me out.
Oh, he's a freak out kind of guy.
Yeah, he's
weird.
too sinewy.
Yeah, sinewy is a word I'm not familiar with. But I trust you.
Like snake-like.
Yeah, he's sexual, and he's too sexual even for me. And he kind of steals my. He comes in a robe, but he has no shirt on. But he's doing everything I've ever wanted to do.
Right.
God damn, I love it though. Also heard the story about Mark Rubelet. He was at Mohegan Sun at the bar, and someone walked up to him and were like, "Hey man, are you Mark?" And he was like, "Yeah, you want to have a drink?" And he was like, "Yeah." And they had a drink. And he was like a great guy. And then
That's
someone
cool.
came over and was like, "Hey," and he was like, "I gotta go." And then he left.
Okay.
But I heard he's a great guy. Anyway,
That's cool.
so Night Cream,
Yes.
where we go out to.
So Harumi doesn't want to use the loop machine.
Harumi will tell you no first. No goddamn reason all the time. That guy will come out and I'll go, hey, why don't we try this? And he goes, so we have over, I want to say, 60 hours of songs recorded.
Sure.
God knows if you get your hands on them because he won't give them to me. And he goes, no, he only puts, he's like, no, we're not ready. And I'm like, just send him to me. And he goes, no. And I go, that guy's like, Harumi should hang out with the laugh button. And the way they don't give me numbers, he don't give me my songs. Also, I've never messaged the laugh button about getting my numbers. It doesn't matter. I just make enemies anywhere.
Yeah, of course, man. So all right. So you go to the venue.
So we go to the venue.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of work to like get the stream and also have the computer.
Of course.
And so the camera has to hook up to the stream, but I forgot this wire is only like 3 feet long. So you got to like, there's no way to like have it long enough. So the camera's almost on the stage. We got to do it off the stage. And there was an art show before us. So the guy was like, the art show just kind of bled into the show. And I was kind of like, you got to go because I'm about to do some weird shit.
I kind of think that's perfect. If anyone should open for Night Cream, it's an art show, you know?
Well, it was one artist.
Yeah.
And he was into it. But his fans who were like looking at like, is this? And I just came on and I'm like, like bargain basement deals. Who's got them? Who's got them? And people were
Night Cream is performance art.
Exactly.
So, you know.
But I don't know that we're respecting the art community yet.
Yeah. Keyword yet.
Yeah. So like a lot of that was happening. And then like I'm trying to have it set up in a way where when we record it, you can't see the fans because I like the people who are watching. But then it's just a big ass picture of Matt Moves Mountains for the whole show. And I love that guy. But that's not going to do much for me on TikTok.
Right.
It's like, what is this song with just a guy in his house with a 10K camera, 2K camera, and his daughter running around with no pants on. Like can't have that on there. So
Did it? So what was the makeup of the audience? Were there Rad Dudecast fans?
No one.
I mean, for
No, I told people a week before because we weren't going to. So I went half in, half out. I didn't promote it like a show.
Right.
I was like, well, this is just going to be a place for the live stream to happen. But there's like this balance because the live stream happens in my here alone.
Right.
It's wild and crazy. You do weird shit. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
And when you're on a stage, you're doing stage show.
Yeah.
But you can't do a stage show with no audience.
Of course.
So it was this weird mix of like, I got to do it better where I'll push that as a real show.
Right.
Get some motherfuckers in the house.
Yeah.
You know, and then, or continue to do it from the room in the closed quarters, you know, because it's like, if
I think you could do both.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. I mean, like, I think the closed quarters thing is so perfect because
Right.
it's like it is allowed to get like so like free and funky and weird.
It's a studio album.
Yeah, and there's nobody there, so there's no eyeballs to rein you in. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
there's no moment of doubt for you
Yeah.
because there's nobody there to cast out.
Right.
But then live, I think you could make a live show, but like have comics on. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, we did have comics on.
oh, you did. Okay.
We had Freddie G. We had Freddie G. And then like we didn't have enough microphones.
Right.
So that was an issue. So that's like an awkwardness. And some comic who's just there. I didn't know. I was like, "Are you on the show now?" He just sat there.
Oh, that's cool.
And
What were you thinking about doing it at like the Underground or like the Fat Black? Because that has a built-in crowd, and like I'm sure Liz would love for this to happen there. She would love it.
I never thought about it, but we did it at Cobra Club.
Right.
And we blew the roof off
That's
the
a
place
perfect spot for it.
because it's like with an audience with a lot of people.
And they're there for karaoke after. So this is like a perfect, you know what I mean?
Well, they were all comedians.
Right.
And the comedians were having a good time.
Of course.
Because I was in the mix.
Right.
And I think also in a packed crowd, it kills because I told Harumi this. Harumi goes, well, you know, we should think about, and I go, listen, I don't bomb. I told him that. Like, I don't bomb. So,
You made this proclamation when we went to Soul Joel's.
yeah.
And halfway through you went, I might be bombing.
I might bomb tonight.
Yeah. And to your credit, it didn't bomb. It was great.
Right.
But like there was this moment where I think you were like, this might be the first time I bombed.
Because with like my act, I could
Of course.
sort of bomb with stand up.
Yeah.
Because whatever. But with just turn a microphone on, play some music,
Yeah,
go
right.
crazy,
Right.
I don't bomb.
Right.
We're going to have a good time. Right? Oh, until we did the Night Cream live show, I might have bombed. I don't really know. But
No, that was great. It turned out great.
how do you know?
Did Royersford?
Oh, no, I'm talking about the
Oh no, I have
live
no
stream.
idea.
Yeah. But thanks for having my back. You know, that was
Sure.
like,
Yeah.
what up?
What up?
Anyway, your hands are warm. In a good way.
It's hot
as hell in here, right?
Yeah, man. But how many songs did you do?
Like 1 hour long song.
Oh, so you didn't do any songs off the
We
album
never do songs off the album.
for the live performances?
Never.
Oh wow.
Because we only do improv.
Okay.
We tried to end on Essential Workers.
Right.
But that's like doing Billy Joel's We Didn't Start a Fire. It's like impossible. So many goddamn names.
Yeah.
You try to rhyme them. For some reason, I don't know how to do Mr. Go Down. You know, so what we do is he plays a beat. I come up with a song on the spot.
Right.
We improvise. We do crowd work based on
Sounds
whatever
awesome.
people say.
Yeah.
You go crazy. It's,
Right.
it's a fucking unbelievable time.
Right.
Yeah. So then there was like weird art people who all decided to stand outside because they're like, So there was a bigger crowd outside than there was inside. And also like I didn't know how to maneuver because I the thing with the Cobra Club is you're in the crowd.
Right.
But the camera is the only people watching are on a live stream.
Right.
So I can't get in the crowd because then you don't see me. I'm not on camera anymore.
Right.
So it's like, well, you just get an audio stream of this.
You gotta do a GoPro too.
Yeah.
I think that would be awesome. You should do a GoPro, and then one audience. You should bring a GoPro for yourself, obviously,
Right, of course.
and then a GoPro for one audience member.
Yeah. Who just gets it, or like maybe like a German Shepherd who can follow. I'll wear. See, this is the way. Yeah.
No, unpack
follow
this.
Me. Follow me. Right?
Yeah.
If I put some kind of salami
Right.
in my pants,
Right.
or pepperoni,
Yeah.
and put a GoPro on the dog,
Right.
the dog will track my movement with the camera.
Right. I mean, the dog is going to try to eat your dick.
Sure, but he will stay on me the whole show. That's like, instead of paying a cameraman, you just put a GoPro on a dog and put pepperoni in your
I'll
pocket.
tell you this, man. You're going to have a different video on your hands. If you put a pepperoni on your crotch and you give a German Shepherd a GoPro, it's going to be a viral video it's going to go, dog eats guy's dick. at Weird Lounge.
No, he's not eating my dick. He'll try to eat the pepperoni in my pocket, and I'll give him a little throughout the show to keep him
enthused.
Right.
Okay.
Right. But you pay a cameraman, or give it to pepperoni. You know what I mean? It's cheaper this way. It's cheaper my way.
True.
It's cheaper my way. Laser focus.
Right. So when's the next one?
Well, we got to do comics you should know.
Oh, really?
Next week.
Oh, that's going to be insane.
I think.
That's going to be
No one
amazing.
knows.
That show, are you kidding? That's the best show in the city.
And then we're doing James's
the album release.
Ah,
cool. Man, I'm going to miss both.
Well, thanks.
Where
you at? Where you got
I'll be in DC. But
doing what?
I'm going to do the solo show at this place called Room 808, which refuses to put the ticket link up. And people are asking about it. And yeah, I don't know. But I will be there Wednesday and Thursday.
When you have to do everything. It's so annoying when you have to do absolutely everything. Does Bruce Springsteen ever like that? It's like, hang on, I got to go to work the cash register for a little few.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like, man, the one time people are like, I'm going to come out to the show. They're like, but I can't buy a ticket. Normally it's like, I don't know you and I don't care. But this is like the one time people are like, man, I'm excited to see this thing. I have no means of knowing that it's real or obtaining information to go.
Yeah.
You've just said it on a podcast and I want to go. Was I hearing things? Because I haven't seen it anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that being said, the CYSK show is going to be unbelievable.
Yeah, I think we'll see. It's
no
hard.
way, man.
You don't know when you're improvising every single episode, every show.
Yeah, but that crowd is like super hot. They're attuned to something like that, and I imagine you guys are going to close it out.
You can't put us.
I can't. Yeah,
you can't put us before somebody.
I don't even know what it'd be like to give you the light.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a party, man. Because that crowd
fun.
is like They're hot, but they're fun and they're open. Like that's amazing.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
You should tape that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my man tape it. My man Alex, my man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I gotta do a new. Everyone's doing a goddamn special. Not everyone, but I mean like at the Cellar.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And I was gonna do that, and I was like, nah, everyone's doing it.
Yeah, but that's fine.
Does everyone do it? Me too.
Well, you should do it too. I think a lot of people do it there. Because like the crowds just come out, so you need to worry a little. You don't have to worry that much about audience.
Yeah.
Then also there are built-in cameras.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about that. So it's kind of a way to do it cheaply and to set yourself up for some success.
They also treat
most likely.
They're like, oh, you want to record here? You bring the crowd for sure.
Totally.
Every other place is like, yeah, give us $10K. Give us, we'll do this. It's like, I was trying to fuck you, but the seller's just like,
yeah,
I don't need your money.
Totally.
I don't need your money, motherfucker.
Acme was the same exact way.
Really?
They were just like, yeah, just give. They were literally like, yeah, man, just buy the 4K cards and the hard drive to put the footage on.
Yeah.
I just put the 4K cards. The manager, Brandon, nice guy, man.
God bless, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, man. Poor guy fell off a cliff. But he was like, he's like managing the club, but he was like, oh man, I brought my camera and tripod. I'll add a fourth camera. And like, so I just honestly
had the 4K memory card
and a 4K. All right. And a new hard drive. I gave it all to the club. I said, you guys did all this. Thank you so much. I gave it all to the club.
I would have loved to have that. You couldn't give me them 4K cards?
Well, Greg, it's sitting there in Minnesota for you, all right? You want to complain? It's just a flight away in Minneapolis.
You see how many less I consolidated all these wires? You didn't see that?
There's about 3 wires in here.
Yeah, man. Because look,
amazing.
I got this new thing. The P4 is very good. I'm pretty happy with it so far.
I think it's cool.
Wait till you see.
But yeah, I mean, like you should. I mean, like if you want, I would do it there for sure.
Acme?
No.
Oh, the Cellar.
The Cellar.
I just don't know if I just don't know if I have if this stuff is ready yet.
That's fine, but whenever it is, like
get on the road,
I would do it there more than anywhere because I mean, Acme was unbelievable. But like, there's nothing better than a New York crowd.
Yeah,
really, and you can pick the comics who are gonna open.
I think what you want to say is you need to pick the comics.
I don't want to get. Yeah, I feel bad. I want to get too into detail.
There's no fantasy story. Let's do fan fiction where you tell me about a young comedian.
Don't make me do this. No, that's so mean. No way.
Yeah, but I want to be one of those comics now who's like, I just tell it as it is. This guy's an asshole. Not you. No, I'm not talking about what you're talking about, but you know what I mean?
No, I know, man.
I'm going to be a real Kevin Brennan. I forgot.
I would love to see you try
to be
Kevin Brennan with the amount that you and I think more comics, or most comics probably have this. Like, comics go one or two ways, where it's like I need you to laugh at everything, and I'm here for you,
Right.
or I'll give a fuck about you. I'm gonna do my own thing.
Right.
But like to see you try to do that would be hilarious.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to go the Kevin Brennan route. I tell you which way I'm going because
Yeah.
my life is changing. I'm going to become a Logan Roy style. I'm going to become a guy who comes ruthless, pits his friends against his friends. But for sees a
in
tiny
what
bit of love.
capacity?
I don't know. I'm going to figure it out. Like I haven't figured it out yet. You know, like
I mean,
when here.
Okay.
What does he say? Oh, see, how you doing, Greg?
How you doing, Greg?
Uh huh. That's what Logan Roy does.
Yeah.
Uh huh. Those kind of shits.
Well, Pop.
yeah.
Well, Pop.
Never apologize.
Yeah.
Never apologize.
Fuck off.
And as soon as something goes my way, I'll blame somebody else.
Yeah.
I'll be like, I'll pin people against other people. That guy's a monster. If you're not watching Succession, ladies and gentlemen, it's probably, I'll say this, better than Game of Thrones.
It's great.
I think it might be one of the best shows I've ever seen.
It is really, really good. It's up there for sure.
Not better than Game of Thrones?
I don't know. I mean, like Game of Thrones is so long. So Successions, this is only the third season.
Yeah, they keep it tight.
yeah.
So far.
So far.
It could go into 40
But like,
seasons.
I mean, there are episodes like, I mean, Game of Thrones is, what is it, like 7 seasons? And the seventh one's 8 seasons. Eighth one's, all right. But like, I mean, there are some I think Game of Thrones, just for the length of time that it was on, I wouldn't be ready to put Succession over Game of Thrones yet.
Right.
But it's very, very good.
It could go the way of Dexter.
You
know what I mean?
It could. Oh my God. Dexter really, I can't think of any other show that was so good and then got comically bad.
You know, there's a new season now.
Yes.
Have you watched it?
No, but it's called like
New Blood.
Blood
Again.
Yeah, Dexter, New Blood. I mean, he ended. He leaves for Canada, right?
I never saw the last season. I just went, I can't.
Yeah, Dexter.
I didn't want to see my dad in prison. You know?
Yeah.
See you when you get out. I'll see you when you do First Blood.
Yeah. The first season of Dexter is like a masterpiece. And then like the other seasons are like fun.
Yeah.
But then it takes a dip somewhere and like speeds
Tom
up
Hanks-
towards the bottom.
Tom Hanks' kid up season.
Colin Hanks. Oh,
Colin Hanks season
that's
was like
brutal.
That was like, it was like a religious weirdo or something.
Yes, Most Def is in one of them. Might be that season.
Yeah.
Jimmy Smits is fun. That season's fun.
Yeah.
It's not amazing, but like Jimmy Smits is so fun that you're like, okay. But then
John Lithgow was a great season.
John Lithgow was a great season.
Probably
That's where
pinnacle.
the show should have probably ended. One more after that, because also with John Lithgow season, he was like this famous like white whale for Dexter, if I remember right. Like the Ice Cut Truck Killer is season 1, but then he
Right.
turns out to be like Dexter's brother.
Oh,
Which you
right.
look back now and you go, oh wait, was that stupid? But at the time I was like, that's incredible.
Wait, it was his brother?
I'm pretty sure there's some kind of blood relatives of sorts, old blood. But then that John
This
Lithgow,
motherfucker. That guy was the best.
that was the best.
Freak. Yo, freak. Shut up, freak. The only one who knew. That one cop in like the first season was the only guy who smelt it on him. And he went, I don't know, get the freak away from me. And you were like, that guy is a dick, but also correct.
Yes, yeah.
I'm back, motherfucker. Some shit. It was like some shit like that. It was like, it's the
he
hardest
was
man alive.
Amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, the John Lithgow, I believe, and I could be wrong, but the John Lithgow was like Dexter's like almost like nemesis in terms of like, I think John Lithgow knew that Dexter was a killer.
One of the greatest serial killers.
Yeah, so I think they were like kind of like it was like Michael Jordan, Isaiah Thomas, you know what I mean? Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, sort of mega powers.
Right. The kings of killing.
And then that's that season ends with that like horrific scene.
I don't remember.
Oh man, where like he gets
he kills his wife.
John Lithgow, but he kills his wife. That's like there should have been just one more, and that's it. Because then otherwise he's like sleeping with his sister. It's like it gets so crazy.
Did you see the?
Sorry, you were correct on both things. The Ice Truck Killer was Dexter's biological brother that wasn't adopted, and John Lithgow was a dirty killer,
I
which
can't
was
hear
a
Mike.
killer
What
been
was he
around
saying?
for a while.
Oh, you can't hear Mike. Mike just said, "Yeah, you're right,"
Oh, all right.
but
cool.
through a extensive amount of detail
All right,
in the
great.
best way possible.
All right, great.
He kind of walked us through that.
Great.
Sorry, Mike. Anthony's a. Oh, actually, you know what I could do is I could set it so that. No, I can't do that. Dexter, motherfucker. Remember that guy, Mike? Anthony, you just did this out for a second.
That's fine, man. Have a good day.
Remember that guy?
Yes, I remember.
Shut the fuck up, You freak. That guy was the best, man. That guy
Dokes
the
was
best.
awesome.
Yeah. Stokes, what's his name?
Dokes, I think, right?
Dokes.
Dokes.
He said.
Yeah.
Dokes. I'm back, motherfucker. Like, and then he killed him for some reason.
Yeah, he just killed him in the swamp for almost no reason.
It was killed in the swamp for no reason. That's
Yes,
like,
yes.
It's kind of funny because it's like you don't know Mike's language. It's like I'm translating for Mike.
Yeah. No, I remember that. He's blown up in the swamp for no reason. No reason. No reason. Blown to bits. I think Dexter's hot on the trail of the Skinner.
But Mike, can you pull up a picture of the killer from Ice Truck Killer? Because I don't remember what he looked like. That would make me happy if I could see what that guy looked like.
Make me happy.
That would make me real happy right now. Who you talking to?
Oh fuck.
You on a podcast right now, motherfucker?
What's up? You said you were taking. You said take a break.
Oh, break off.
Yeah, you said break off.
No, I said now. No, I was saying now the break is off. Your break is off.
The break is off.
Come back from break.
Great. I'm back from break.
Take it quick. Mike ain't talking to me no more. Sorry, sucker. Then don't pull none of that falling down the stairs mess on me. Do you know what that is? That was from the Channel 11 version of Coming to America. Your rent's due, sorry, sucker. And don't pull none of that falling down the stairs mess on me.
Oh, man.
That was because they edited
yeah.
it. The edited version.
Mess is arguably better.
Mess, yeah.
Than it, like Sinbad said mess all the time. That guy, yes. What a creepy
right. What a
looking
weird
dude.
looking guy.
Man.
What a weird dog. They should have Dexter go after the guy from You.
Oh, okay.
Good crossover there.
I have not seen it. I've tried. It's just not for me.
It's not for anybody.
Okay.
It's not. It's like makes me feel very uncomfortable. It's a psycho killer who's a psycho killer.
Right.
He traps women in boxes.
Right.
And women, it's for women though. Women find it hot. Women watch a show and they go,
right.
"It gets me so hot to have a sicko. I want to fuck a sicko."
Well, I think it's also because like that sicko is Penn Bladgley,
Who?
the guy, because he was in Gossip Girl.
I'm glad that's what you know.
Well,
Thankfully, we're not allowed to make fun of your kind anymore.
you can make fun of construction workers who watch Gossip Girl.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so he gave me the Apple Store once.
Who?
The
Him?
guy, yes, him.
Big ass head. Yeah,
he?
big ass forehead. Look at that forehead, man.
I remember he came to the Apple Store. He was at the time going out with the other star of Gossip Girl, Blake Lively.
What?
Yeah.
No, who's that? Who knows him that now?
Oh, Ryan Reynolds. By the way, Free Guy's a great movie.
I'm sure it is, man.
Yeah.
That guy don't bomb.
Yeah.
He like
kinda
me.
Doesn't.
I'll see if I ever see Ryan Reynolds and go, "You and me, we're similar." He's gonna go, "White guys, handsome guys." I go, "Nah, we don't bomb. We don't bomb." Dude, you ever see Just Friends?
Oh yeah.
Where he plays a fat guy?
Yeah.
Great
Great.
movie.
Waiting is fun.
Yeah, Dane Cook vehicle.
Right.
They tried to push Dane Cook as the cook,
That's right.
which was good. If Dane Cook would have just stayed in his lane
Yeah.
and done
Yes,
just did small roles,
You're right.
he would be better now.
100%.
Will Ferrell did that move.
Yep.
He started small, but they said, "Fuck it, Dane Cook, be." And now I get it because now I know what happens. They go, the window is closing.
Right.
Take as much money as you
Right.
can. You know what I mean? But it would have been better. The smarter move is go, "Nah, man, I'm gonna be a bus driver for a while."
Do you think too? There's like a different. I mean, I don't know, but like, because like with stand up, it's a solitary act where you're the main guy,
Right.
So then people get used to like, though that's a main guy because he's the main guy when he's up there. Whereas like Will Ferrell's like part of an ensemble, so it's like you're like, oh, we can put Will Ferrell in something as like a side actor. But with like a guy like Dane Cook, it's like he sees himself as like, oh, I'm the star. I should be the star because I'm the star on stage. I'm alone. Do you know what I mean?
To speak on this would be, it's wild how much I have no idea. But I will take a wild stab, which is, I think Will Ferrell, because he went the way of SNL,
Yeah.
he knows that route. And that
Right.
route is and they go, "Hey, come be in this movie.
Right.
Hey, come be in this movie."
Character actor, funny stuff. Like he's
Yeah.
hilarious in Austin Powers. He's so funny in it. Will Ferrell.
He has all these connects
Right.
through TV and Lorne
Right.
Michaels and all that shit. I don't know that Dane Cook did.
Right.
I think Dane Cook blew up fast.
Right.
And his agents went, "Get like Carrot Talk.
How do you? Yeah.
Get this guy a movie real quick.
Yeah.
Because we can cash in quick.
Right.
Grand opening, grand closing.
Yeah. Employee of the month.
Employee of the month.
Yep.
Yeah, it didn't go well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I know
And they
what
just
you
like take any script.
mean. Right.
You know, but some guy like Adam Sandler makes sure just like they have his own people working on his own shit.
Right,
His movies
right.
aren't great, but like
They're right. Yeah, I see what you mean.
they're keeping themselves employed.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with Will Ferrell.
Right.
But also, Will Ferrell is a once in every 50 years.
That's also the other thing.
One of the
He's
greats.
Like, he's the top 5 funniest guy ever.
no Victoria Jackson.
Him. Yeah, I was going to say it. Him, Conan, Victoria Jackson,
Right.
Ellen Cleghorn, and Tim Meadows.
It's funny. The one, my go-to, Ellen Cleghorn.
yeah,
Ellen Cleghorn.
yeah. Anna Gas Siren, Ellen Cleghorn. Whoever does the announcer, like those are the 2 names where that guy was in charge.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, I have to say this, and I'd like to bring this to you as well.
Sure.
And whatever. But I need to make a correction from last week. I did a full episode talking about Friends.
Okay.
So I was talking about how I'm enjoying Friends now.
Yes.
I watched 30 Rock the other day.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, you throw Friends away.
Yeah, I think we
crazy.
talked about this.
This
yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Yeah.
30 Rock is so good.
It's nuts, man.
It's
insane.
Friends is what it is.
Yeah.
But also 30 Rock is in that lane where it's like you don't have to be paying full attention to it.
No.
But it's
the jokes are unbelievable.
fucking funny.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So good.
Yeah.
Except Tina Fey.
Really?
I don't like her.
All right.
You want
You gotta throw in a hot take for social media, you know?
Women ain't funny. No, Tina Fey's great. I don't like what's her name though, Jenna,
Really?
because she's too good. She's so good at that character, but that character makes me cringe too much.
Right.
And so she's doing a great job, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I can't. There's like in the second or third episode, she just starts singing on a yacht,
Right.
and I'm like, oh God, I can't. I hate you. I hate you. But she's killing it.
Yeah.
She's so funny as an actress, but I'm like, nah, I gotta get out
Yeah,
of here.
no, her alluding to a sordid past is the best.
What?
Every single line is like the amount of like what she says, like, oh, like Scottie Pippen has like a restraining order against her. Like the amount of just
remember that.
things. Listen to all her lines and try to piece together the life that she had before TGS. It's
Wow.
bananas. It's so funny.
See, I watched that show religiously when it came on.
Yeah.
And I kind of like, I'd watch it when they do replays, whatever. But like a lot has gone, you know, and now I'm rewatching.
Oh God.
And I'm like, oh, I forgot it was called The Girl Show.
Yeah. The
With
Girly
Tracy
Show.
Jordan.
Yeah.
It's The Girly Show with Tracy Jordan is so funny. The Girly Show. We made a girl comedy show with Tracy Jordan. That's so funny.
It's the greatest.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's Julia's favorite show, so she like watches it every night before bed.
Girls
like,
love girls.
Girls love girls. So I've seen so much of it, and now I've seen it to the point where I'm like, I'm now just like listening for jokes that I just haven't heard before.
Yeah.
But like, there's so many that you can find them. It's incredible.
Well, what's your take on Alec Baldwin killing somebody?
You're an asshole.
He did. He did it
What
on
is
purpose.
wrong with you, man?
Well, that's what happened. You gotta do topical, man. He did. He killed someone, and he don't care. That's the thing people don't say. Alec Baldwin killed someone, and he don't care. I want to be paparazzi. Alec, you killed somebody. I heard you don't care. And then he'll go,
I heard you loved it. Yeah, that is the slimy job that they have to do. Alec Baldwin, how did it feel to be a cold-blooded killer? Good. I bet it felt good.
Do you want these hand wipes to get the blood off your hands?
That is really. I watched a little bit. This was months ago, like that Britney Spears documentary.
Oh yeah,
it was like one of the
Which
guys.
one? There's every
Yeah, I
streaming
know.
service got one.
There was like, I think it was like a New York Times one on Hulu. I saw like half of it, but one of the paparazzi guys was like, you could see we didn't do anything to her. And then like the next scene, it's like a paparazzi guy that's like, hey Britney, you had a complete mental breakdown. You shaved your head. What's going on? and he's just like, that's the job. And you're like, is it?
Dude, there are some, I forgot who I saw, but I swear to God, it was like, yo, J-Lo, you gained 10 pounds. What up? And she was like, and she just like, it was during a time too where she's like, well, thick is cool. And
Yeah.
it's like, no, hit that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hit him.
Yeah,
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
That's not allowed.
They just say the worst thing. Heard you had a miscarriage. Is it as slimy as we think?
Why can't you have babies? Did you eat it? Are you? As I do the Democrats eat babies joke. Do they? I don't know. All right. Well, I took the steam out of that
That's all right. I think it's probably the time is up.
for the first episode.
Yeah, I mean, we can do another one now. I was going to say if you want to, though, because you're sick and you're out of it and stuff.
There's-
And I can just come back tomorrow.
No time.
Okay, all right,
For any
fair.
of
That's
that.
fine.
There's
That's
no time
fine.
for any of that. So there's no time. I haven't not yet figured a schedule out on how to do that. Oh man,
I'm just saying I'm around all week with like I have a show tomorrow night, but like nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I kind of want to hang out like as friends too. You know, I just want
No, I
to
know
go
that.
for a walk so I could cry a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. We can do that.
It's great, man. Calvin's good though.
He's great.
I got motherfucker got to learn to keep his head up. Keep your head up, boy. Keep your head up.
Once he's able to like hold his own neck up, a lot of stress goes away.
Yeah. Did I tell you I keep wanting to get him a little neck brace like he's trying to sue somebody in court? Just hold his
funny.
neck up.
That's funny.
Little baby neck brace.
Yeah.
It's like he slipped at McDonald's. Yeah, man.
That's really funny. You should do that.
I don't have time for bits anymore. I don't have time for fun time bits. Also, I need to say that this episode is not brought to you by Manscaped, but they did send me this shirt and it's very comfortable.
Oh yeah, they sent me a bunch of stuff too, but it went to that other apartment. Some guy's got it.
Yeah.
I tried to find him on Twitter again, and I couldn't. I was like, it's not worth it.
No, I
Enjoy
know
it.
who he is.
Oh, okay.
And he's dyes his hair. he walks around town as a 60-year-old man, jet black hair. So your
Love that.
Manscaped could have gone to a better person.
Ah, great.
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
He's getting the full value out of it, whereas I would have probably never used it.
They're good razors. I don't want to give them a commercial now they're not paying for us. Yeah, we'll end it here, and then we'll before we jump into the hot shit I got to talk to you about because it's too spicy.
Okay.
It's too spicy.
For sure.
So I got to get on the Patreon, and if you guys want to hear it, you got to join up. Dude, join up for the Patreon, please, because I need it. I don't need it. It's funny. It's great. It's like a really funny thing to do, and we have all these great episodes. I also have another podcast called Macaroni Rascals with Mike Vecchione. That's very fun. We've been having a lot of good time there. It's we talk about. You know, I have no idea what we talk. I'm so tired. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure it's great.
Italian stuff.
Yeah, but we kind
of just bullshit.
We do a little
it's
right. superficial Italian stuff.
Right.
We talk about whatever, and then we just say "fangul" every now and again. It's like, yeah, that's Italian. It's definitely racist Italian. I also have to tell you what Chris Pratt said.
All right, well, we'll do that. Make that part of the spicy episode.
Right, we'll make that part of the spicy episode. Where can people find you?
You just lickmybutt.com. Obviously, I'm still there. I'm leader. Still have that domain. But yeah, come out to DC. I swear to God, these shows are happening. Room 808 in DC. November.
My dad's not Anthony DeVito.
What's that?
Is that the name of it?
Yeah.
You think about changing that?
Shut up.
You should change
My
it.
dad's not Danny DeVito.
What did I say?
But you said I should change the show.
Oh, Mike said something again. You don't know that. Mike
You
said,
said you're not. My name's not Anthony DeVito.
"Oh, I said my name's not Anthony DeVito." The show's called "My Dad's Not Danny DeVito."
Yeah.
Here's the thing, man. I'm gonna bring it to. I'm a hot button right now. I'm a hot button you right now. Call it. My dad was a fucking mobster. You will sell tickets. You will sell tickets. My dad's not Danny DeVito. People go, well, I guess I know the ending. This whole show, I'm going to think this guy's dad's Danny DeVito, and at the end you find out it's not. Say, my dad is a fucking hitman, and look at me now. .com. Is that insulting to you?
No, it's not
I'm your promo guy.
Yeah.
I got to be the guy who tells you shit.
Okay.
I got to be the guy who tells you what's real.
Okay.
All right. Kiss the Sylvester Stallone picture. We could get out of here. Oh, what else, Mike? Oh, promote your stuff, Mike Suarez.
At Mike V Suarez on Instagram, and yeah, that's about it for me.
Anything else I should be telling people about?
You did the Patreons and your live stuff. Yeah, you're good.
Oh yeah, and thanks to everybody who sent me those seamless gift cards. That was really nice. I got so many seamless gift cards from unknown accounts. No one tells you who; they just send them to you. I've been eating for pretty cheap for some very nice people. I don't know who did it, but thanks. Also, people just send me Amazon boxes,
Right.
and nobody puts who it's from in there. And I open this thing up, and I go, now I got a bunch of spices from who knows who. Anyway, thanks for checking it out. Thanks for being in. We'll listen to all of you comments. Like, subscribe, smash the subscribe button. Goodbye.
Pick up your head, pick up your body, get on the bus, it's time to party. It's Gregory, it is a Saturday night, Gregory. Take your socks off and take your pants on, get in the car and drive on Friday night, Gregory. It is a Saturday night, Gregory. In the darkness, my man was too high. He created the show, so that is why that you have Gregory. Oh, Friday night